Hello, welcome to my channel. It's good to have you here. My name's Gemma. I am a criminologist, advanced courtist, and today I want to talk about Operation Honey Trap. Right? What is this? So this one is about what happened. I think I heard in the media. Okay, so we're just gonna go with what the media reckons going on for now, right? Because I've got a theory on this one. But Operation Honey Trap. It was going on. I think since February, where they found loads of prostitutes who are paid to have sex are hanging around Westminster, and a couple of numbers been flying around about who it was, right? So it's Honey Trap, so it was a setup, right? This is why it's called Operation Honey Trap. It's meant to be a setup, right? But I don't know. I'm not sure whether it's a setup or not on that one. I don't think it is. I think they've just said it's a trap because they've tried to control it. Look like they're controlling it. Right, so there's this supposedly Honey Trap was like to see if there was dodgy MPs, right? Get them out. But I think a couple of people has resigned from this. So I think it started off being it weren't a trap. I think it was just somebody being caught for it, right? Me honest opinion. I just think that someone got caught for it doing it, and I think they called it Honey Trap because it was on purpose, like it was a setup type thing. But I don't think it was, right? I just think that it wasn't a setup. I just think that's how it is, and this is the reality. Like it was just something that happened, right? It came a setup. So I think there's more to this story. As always, I'm going to get into this because I think there is more to this story. And my hair's a bit of a mess, so yeah, whatever. So there's more to this story. It's almost like there's a story behind. It's almost like that's an iceberg, and it's like that's the tip of the iceberg, and then underneath the water there's a really bigger iceberg, and it's almost like they're trying to hide it. And it's like, what are they doing hanging around Westminster for anyway, right? So usually you probably find pickup space for them type of people. So I don't understand why they would be hanging around Westminster specifically, or any professional arenas, right? Any professional arenas, right? So this is obviously, the higher classes. This is where, obviously you might find them, but let's be realistic about this. The only time you would ever find something like that is if it was set up within that specific moment in time. So maybe it was a setup for the people who had been resigned. Maybe it was a setup on purpose because they wanted them out, right? This is just one theory. The other one is that he was innocent and then that's it, or he did take a number. But why would he take a number? Why does that work? Come on, something right about this. So you got to realise a prostitute's mindset. She's not just going to walk up to Westminster Abbey in a professional body and ask for money and all that for doing certain things. You got to realise is that these people aren't going to just do that. They're going to be there for a reason. They've already been paid to do it. They've been paid to do it. So where have they obviously come from? Obviously strip clubs or whatever, and they're paying them to do different jobs, right? Because usually this works. This is like a connotation to the lady in the red dress, right? She's a distraction. So why is she a distraction? Or is she a fill-in, take their place, right? So my theory is Operation Honey Trap is almost like they're trapping people or men into this who would have found out and told of these people what were they doing, or it's like they're paying these people to go into these zones, these arenas, to fulfill a role. They might not be prostitutes. They might be models. They might be, they might be prostitutes, but they might just be strippers getting extra cash, filling in spaces to make things more believable. You got to think, like, this world's like a theatre to a lot of people. So a higher class mind, how would you think this world is? It's a theatre, right? People are interesting to them. It's a theatre, right? So if they want something to go a certain way, they're going to pay big banks to do it. They've got enough money to do it, haven't they? Right? This is how I end up with setups, traps, money traps. This is like an idea I can come from this. So I don't know how big the iceberg goes. I think there's an operation still conducting, but I think a honey trap would be what? Well, honey is what? Milk and honey. Honey's like the cream of the crop, isn't it? Right? Honey trap. So, I don't just think it's happening there. I think it's happening in other arenas. And I do think that they're just more of actors. They're actors fulfilling a role. Right? And, when it comes to like occultism and theatrics and things like this, which is what I'm interested in, is also like a higher up perspective. How do you think they do this? They sit and watch a theatre, right? So this is the best way to explain it. You go to a music concert. It's a theatre concept. It's almost like it's an observational point for them to observe and watch things play out. And if it won't go their way, they make it go their way by adding in extras.